This is about to get messy.
Oh, you're about to get messy.
This is about to be. I don't know. I don't even know what to do.
You can do it. Don't be scared of that barbecue sauce. It's love. It's love.
All right, Louie.
Don't be scared. How you feel? Does it feel like magic? Is it love right there?
It's all love.
It's all love. Okay, baby.
What's up, America's Best Restaurants? I'm Danyel Detomo with the ABR Roadshow. Today, we are in Hudson, New York at Wunderbar Bistro. And I heard the owner has done pretty much every position in the restaurant industry. Let's go meet him.
I'm so glad you made it.
Oh my gosh, what's up? We are so glad to be here. So I know you started owning this place in 2011. It's when you took over as owner of Wunderbar Bistro.
That's right.
And I kind of heard you might have an interesting story of what happened on your first night as owner.
First night, I took over at 2 p.m. and by 9 p.m. I was behind the bar bartending that night for our first night. And my wife walked in. I had never met her until that moment, so I was very, very lucky that I bought the right place.
It was just meant to be. So how did that interaction happen with your now wife?
Well, she came to check out the new owner, and I saw her sitting on the other side of the bar, so I walked right over and sat down next to her.
Just sat down next to her?
Yeah.
And then the rest was history. Would you just ask her out that first night?
I kind of did, yeah. She gave me a whole long story about how she had been single for a while, and then she told me that I wasn't her type. But then I asked her how her type was working out so far. And I think I lucked out.
Clearly you did something right. I mean, you don't really hear that a lot. Like, oh yeah, like I started owning a restaurant literally the first night. Not like, oh, I'd been here a few months and then it happened.
Right.
Literally the first night.
The first night, yep.
The first night.
Yep.
And now you have 2 kids.
I do.
With her.
Yep.
You have a daughter and a son?
I have a son who's 7 months old and a daughter who's 7 years old.
7 years old. Are they running through the restaurant a lot? I know me as a kid, that's something I was doing.
Often, yes. Often, yes.
Often. I love that. So there's so much we have to cover here today. I'm excited to learn about your menu. I believe we have people in the kitchen,
We do. We have the chef all queued up, ready to go.
Okay, queued up, ready to go. Do you know what he's going to be making me?
He's going to be making you the Philadelphia Rodeo.
And Philly is where you're
That's where I'm from, right.
Okay, so a little bit of Philadelphia.
That's right,
types.
yeah. So I wanted to add the cheesesteak meat to the rodeo burger. So he's going to do that mashup for you.
Okay, well, we're going to head back to the kitchen. I'm excited. Let's get started.
Let's do it.
Woo! All right, we made our way back in the kitchen now with the one and only Louie.
Suey Louie, Chef Lou Loomis, baby. You can call me Suey Louie.
You gotta take that to the camera.
Suey Louie to the camera, baby.
To the camera.
All right, how y'all doing?
Suey Louie, ready to whip it up. He brought his best fit back here today.
I look good enough for it? All right, cool.
Okay, what are you making me?
I'm doing a Philly rodeo for the folks today. So we're gonna start with a little butter. We're gonna take the meat right here, throw it on. There we go. We'll pass that to you.
What do I do?
Neatness and cleanliness. We gotta put that in the dish.
All right,
lady.
here we go. Right here.
All right, here we go. We're gonna take the glove off, right? We got a little bit of seasoning, so we're gonna season that meat a little bit. It's all about the seasoning, y'all.
I like it. I like it.
So I'm gonna get a little, let that cook for a little bit. A little bit of butter. Change the gloves. See how we're doing over here?
What?
Oh yeah, look at that meat right there. Ooh.
Is this how he is every day?
I don't know why they're acting quiet. They work with me. I don't know why they're being quiet right
They're
now.
just like,
Look at this guy's face. He's too cute. Get him in the scene. That's Chef Brian
everyone
over there.
else is shy. They're just like watching, like, what in the heck is happening?
No,
in the
don't be
kitchen right
scared.
now?
Don't be scared. All right, so we got our toasted bun.
Toasted bun.
See how we're doing? Looking good. Yeah.
The commentary right now.
Okay, going for some cheese. We're gonna do some cheddar cheese, folks.
Cheddar cheese.
Cheddar makes it better. I might have done this before.
I know. I'm like, are you on camera a lot? Because that's the vibe I'm getting.
Now we're gonna let that go. Season them fries for me, buddy.
So
season them up, put them on the bowl.
what do we got some stuff in the fryer too.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take this from my buddy Brian right here. Now that's gonna go.
That's gonna go on it. And
That's gonna go on it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so here we go. Dress it up a little bit. Oh. Oh, look at that goodness. It's a little sloppy, but it's good
It's
sloppy.
okay, it's all
okay.
right.
All right, little barbecue sauce on top. Oh yeah, look at that drizzleness. Look at that goodness, baby. Okay, so then we do that. Then we put up in the window and say service.
Okay.
And then that lovely gentleman right
But guess
there.
what? You're going to put it back over here. 'Cause I'm
Oh,
gonna be
you
trying
might need it.
Okay, but I am going to let it cool off just for a second.
Okay.
Louis, you got to tell me a little bit about yourself because I've been laughing the whole time back here.
I like to
How
have a
long
good
have
time.
you been doing this?
I've been doing it for about 12 years now.
12 years.
I started in barbecue restaurants, Middle Eastern. Then I came here, German, and I lived in Germany. Like I said, I was a little army brat.
Okay, in
You know?
Germany?
Yeah.
And what brought you to work here?
Work here?
Actually here.
Could you believe it? I actually went through a rough patch. I was a troubled kid at one point.
It happens often.
And, you know, the kitchen got me out of the streets.
I like it.
And it changed me, and here I am today. I own my own house. I have a beautiful wife. We got 2 cats. No kids yet, but we got 2 cats now.
Yes!
All right.
Yes!
That's Leah and Lizzie.
Oh my gosh!
And I'm Louie.
Oh.
Hold up, though. I gotta mention Crystal. I can't leave my wife Crystal out of it. All right, folks. So there you have it. Lou
I
Loomis,
love it.
Philly Rodeo.
Yeah,
Y'all had a good time.
I did. Can we pass the plate back over here so I can try it?
All right, we can do that.
I mean,
Here
you know,
go.
you made it, and
I mean,
I'm the customer today.
Okay, you be the customer.
This is about to get messy. I feel
Oh, you're about
like.
to
This
get
is-
messy.
This is about to be. I don't
Okay,
know.
get into it.
I don't even know what to do.
You can do it. Don't be scared of that barbecue sauce. It's love. It's love.
All right, Louie.
Don't be scared. How you feel? Does it feel like magic? Is it love right there?
It's all love.
It's all love. Okay, baby.
Louie,
Wonderful. Good time. Good eats.
great job.
Beautiful food.
Good
Beautiful
eats.
people. Thank you so much.
What's in on that, right? We're going in the dining area next.
We're going in the dining area next. All right, y'all. Have a great day. Nice to meet you. Lou Loomis, Suey Louie, and my amigos.
All right, we made our way to the dining area, back with Lyle. You guys saw him a little earlier. We just had a treat in the kitchen with your chef, Louis. He is one of a kind.
Yes, it's always a lot of fun back in that kitchen.
He was very entertaining. I just kind of stood back and was just laughing the whole time. His commentary while cooking, is he always like that?
He's always like that every single night.
I'm sure they all enjoyed that back in the kitchen.
Yeah.
They were all just standing around and I was like, yep, they probably see this every day.
Yes.
So we have some more dishes now. I tried one in the back, but tell me the other 2 that we're displaying.
Okay, well, first we're gonna take the one that's right in front of you
Yeah,
here, and this is
let's
a
do it.
Southwest Caesar. So it's your classic Caesar salad, but it's with blackened chicken, so it has Cajun seasoning on it. And we're also gonna do an avocado and bacon. Chicken, bacon, and avocado always go really well together. Plus with that Caesar dressing and the croutons, it's...
So a little bit different, not just your typical Caesar salad.
No, it's not.
Very different. I'm gonna try it. That's good.
Yeah, all the flavors are gonna blend really well together.
I need more salad in my life, and this is a salad.
Yeah,
This is
our
a
salads
salad.
aren't boring. Our salads, you're never gonna regret ordering any of our salads.
What's this right here?
Okay, so a lot of times people ask me what is schnitzel, and if they don't know what it is, they always ask, is it a sausage? What is it? Because it does sound German, it is a German dish. This is schnitzel. Schnitzel just simply means a little slice, and you can have veal, you can have chicken, and this is pork. We do our schnitzels here in pork. And what you do is you take your pork cutlet, and you take a meat hammer, and you pound it real flat. And then we marinate this particular meat in mustard and horseradish. And what that does is it breaks down the proteins of the meat, makes it nice and soft.
As you're explaining it, I'm like,
Yeah, definitely. So you'll see this is very, very soft, very flavorful pork, and the crispy breading on the outside just brings it right back.
Yeah, when they were making it earlier in the kitchen, I was like, I'm not sure what that is, but it looks good.
Right. The guests that know about this dish and know what it is order it repeatedly. So it's almost always our #1 seller.
I'm trying it. Here we
Yep.
go. That's good.
So this is going to come
my
with
God, yeah.
garlic mashed potatoes, and then we have a cucumber salad that goes with it.
Let me try something. That's really good. Like the breading
Right,
is
exactly.
really good. Like that's what makes me like that.
Right. And you can actually get this with gluten-free breading as well. We use a masa, which is a cornmeal. So you can get this dish gluten-free as well.
And I know you have a pretty unique background in the restaurant industry from your start to where you are now. So give me a little bit of your history.
Well, I guess my first job out of high school, or in high school, I worked fast food, and that's a very difficult job. So a lot of respect to our fast food workers that are out there today. After that, I was at a cheesesteak shop in Philly, so I was chopping steaks on the grill, and I loved it, and it was really fun. So then I went to college, and then after college, on a whim, I went to San Francisco and went to bartending school, and then bartended at some bars there, some clubs there. And then I went to graduate school for archaeology. So I dove on shipwrecks, and that was absolutely fun. I worked with a lot of very, very smart people, but it wasn't the career I really wanted. It was a fantastic hobby doing those things. So just to pay the bills, I was living in Las Vegas at the time. I took a porter position, which is about the lowest rung in the restaurant world, front of house at least. And I polished silverware in a back storeroom. And after a month or so, I got moved up to busser, and I got to sweep the floors. And then after that, I was moved to server and then to captain, which is like an assistant manager position. And then after that, I was moved up to manager, so I was the events manager. And got to wear suits and work lots of hours and learn a lot. If you can do that job for 2 years, you can make it pretty much anywhere, which this has proven that.
Yeah.
And a lot of my peers at the time are all very, very successful now.
Yeah.
So then after that, I was offered a general manager position at a couple different restaurants I worked at in the Caribbean. So I lived in St. Thomas for a while, and that was fun. Yeah, that was very
sounds
fun.
amazing.
It was amazing, but after a few years of that, I realized that I was doing all the work for an owner. And so I realized that I wanted to be the owner myself.
Yeah.
And this industry is very performance-based. So if I work hard and I do well, we all do well. If I don't work hard and I don't do well, then this restaurant will fail. So I applied that philosophy to what we're doing here, and we've been doing that now for over 12 years.
And this place has been here since 2002, and then you took over, right?
I did. It's been Wunderbar since 2002, right?
Okay.
Before that, it was a bar called Cappy's. Before that, it was a restaurant called Lawrence Tavern.
Okay.
I've seen advertisements in old newspapers, this building being a restaurant as early as 1940.
Wow. So the name changed to Wunderbar in 2002.
That's correct.
And then you just kept the name when you took over the place.
I didn't have a better name. It was a great name.
Yep.
It's a German word for wonderful, so I think it is, yeah.
Yeah. And you have a great staff here. You've talked a little bit about them. Some people have been here for a long time.
That's right.
Yeah.
I've been here for 12 years. I have one employee that's been here for 17.
Wow.
Before with the previous owner. I have other staff members. Most of them been here 10, 8, 7. The average is probably 6 or 7 years.
And that's impressive. And then I know during COVID, that was, during COVID, I'm sure that was a challenge here. Tell me what y'all had to do during that time.
It's extremely challenging because if you remember, the whole world shut down mid-March, like March 20th, we were done. We didn't know what to do, so we were closed for a couple of weeks while I paced around my house trying to figure out what the next step was. And I realized that we just had to completely change our business model because the world had changed almost overnight. So I built an online ordering. We did an app for your phone, which we still use. We moved the register to the front door, and I built a new door with a little sliding window. And we held bags through the window for almost 2 years. Keeping the staff. So the kitchen cooked the same, and the front of the house had to bag it up and bring it to the window, answer the phones, and maintain the pictures and the websites for a long time. And then we eventually opened back up for inside dining again.
Yeah, to overcome that and then kind of transition back to normal. So, right. I mean, I can't even imagine how hard that must have been.
It's very difficult because after 2 years of muscle memory of putting everything in to-go containers, next day you have to put them on a plate like this, and there's only so much room in the kitchen for plates or to-go containers. Which one are you going to juggle with first?
Yeah.
We kind of do juggle both right now.
And then the space too is something I want to comment on, because you walk in here and you see this space that we're in right now, but then you go all the way back and there's an even bigger space back there. So is it dining here and dining back there?
Yeah, absolutely. There's dining in both areas. It just depends on the volume of business. So when it does get busy, which is most nights, we seat the back room as well, or the back room can be used for special events and private parties.
Yeah, that's cool that you had that little extra area if someone wants to do that private party. That's what I was thinking when I went back there. I was like, oh, this would be cool to like host a party.
Right.
Awesome. Wunderbar Bistro, the best way to keep up to date with what you got going on Facebook? Do you have a website?
We do have wundarbarbistro.com. You can check us out on Instagram as well, where we try and put the latest specials, pictures of specials.
Awesome. Well, Lyle, we thank you so much for having us. We've had a blast here. The food's been amazing. Your kitchen staff has been awesome. Shout out to all those guys in the kitchen working very hard. We appreciate you.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. This is Wunderbar Bistro right here in Hudson, New York, one of America's best restaurants. For the ABR Roadshow, I'm Danyel Detomo. I'll see y'all next time.